My name is Doug Cooper. I live in Precinct 2, and I'm here because of the solidarity and the anger I feel for communities around the country dealing with ICE. I wanted to read a post I saw recently, not from a journalist or a public-facing official, but from a computer safety engineer who used to write nerdy stuff about his job, but now spends his time writing about the horrors he sees in Chicago on a daily basis. He says, "Every day my phone buzzes. It is a neighborhood group. 4 people were kidnapped at the corner drugstore. A friend a mile away sends a Slack message. She was at the scene when masked men assaulted and abducted 2 people on the street. A plumber working on my pipes is distraught, and I find out that 2 of his employees were kidnapped that morning. A week later, it happens again. An email arrives. Agents with guns have chased a teacher into a school where she works. They did not have a warrant. They dragged her away, ignoring her and her colleagues' pleas to show proof of her documentation. That evening, I stand a few feet from the parents of the school and listen to them describe with anguish how good Miss Diana was to their children, what it is like to have strangers with guns traumatize your kids, for a teacher to hide a 3-year-old for fear they might be killed, how their relatives will no longer leave the house. I hear the pain and fury in their voices, and I wonder who will be next. Understand what it is like to live in Chicago. Judge Ellis issued a temporary restraining order. ICE flouts these court orders. Federal agents shove an attorney to the ground who tried to help a man being detained. Agents rammed a car on the east side, then tear-gassed neighbors and police." It goes on. He adds many more examples because sadly there are many more examples. I can't help but think that the more we allow ICE into our communities, the more these stories will become our own. I read this because I want us to think about what it will actually be like. I think sometimes we lack imagination. I hope we think about what it will be like to live with each other after this is over, because it will be over, how it will ripple through lives of victims and generations, make us less safe, turn us against each other, and to know that we did nothing about it. It will never be easier to say no than it is right now. I hope we refuse every part of 287G. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.